Most contractors believe their job ends when the last check clears and the crew packs up. But in affluent neighborhoods, the moment a dusty construction site transforms into a finished space is when the most valuable marketing opportunity actually begins. We are going to walk through a structured, step-by-step method called the Neighborhood Reveal Strategy. When executed correctly, you can take a single completed transformation and turn it into 5 to 10 new, highly qualified leads in that exact same neighborhood. To understand why this works, take a look at this demographic breakdown. At any given moment, only about 3% of your potential clients are actively shopping for a contractor. Traditional marketing fights ruthlessly over that tiny sliver. The other 97% are not shopping yet, but they will be eventually. A reveal event allows you to bypass the bidding war entirely. By inviting neighbors to physically stand inside your finished work, you build familiarity and trust with that 97% before they even realize they have a project in mind. When they are ready to build, you are already the obvious choice. This checklist outlines 3 criteria for an event: a project value over $20,000, high visual impact, and a budget up to $1,500. Never pitch this as a marketing stunt. Instead, position it strictly as a celebration. You should initiate this conversation during the final week of the build, or right at the final walkthrough, when the homeowner's excitement is at its peak. The pitch needs to be effortless. Tell them you'd love to help them host a small gathering to show off the space to their friends. Emphasize that you will handle the setup, coordinate the photographer, and manage the logistics. Their only job is to invite the people. By framing the evening as a complimentary service and a gift to them, you eliminate any sales resistance. The homeowner gets to be a gracious host, and they naturally become a willing advocate for your work. This diagram maps out the 3 specific audiences you need in the room to maximize your return on investment. You need the homeowner's personal friends, the immediate neighbors, and key referral partners. To get the homeowner's friends there, remove all the friction. Provide the homeowner with pre-written, casual text messages they can simply copy, paste, and send. It should read like a normal invitation to a backyard barbecue or a happy hour with 0 corporate branding. For the immediate neighbors, you will handle the outreach. Drop customized, handwritten style door hangers at the 5 to 8 houses directly surrounding the project. Let them know the construction noise is finally over and invite them over for a drink to see the result. Finally, invite local architects, interior designers, and real estate agents. Frame this email as a peer-to-peer invitation. Tell them the craftsmanship and materials are something you think they would personally appreciate seeing in person. Dividing the invitations across these specific channels ensures the room feels like an authentic community gathering. The blend of friends, curious neighbors, and respected professionals keeps the atmosphere warm and prevents it from feeling like a corporate seminar. On the day of the event, your arrival dictates the tone. You must be on site 60 to 90 minutes before the first guest walks in. You should never be setting up while attendees are arriving. Use this quiet time to stage the space and position your physical materials. The most important assets are high-quality before and after display boards, placed near the entrance or the project's main focal point. About 30 minutes into the evening, gather everyone for a brief 10-minute walkthrough. Do not read off technical specifications. Instead, point out a specific obstacle the existing space presented and explain the design decision you made to solve it. For the rest of the evening, you must adhere to the absolute golden rule of reveal events: 0 sales pressure. You are there to answer questions organically, mingle, and let the finished space do the heavy lifting. When a guest inevitably asks what a similar project might cost at their house, do not quote a price. Ask them what they are envisioning, listen, and then suggest a brief 20-minute discovery call for the following week to discuss their specific footprint. Earning the right to a dedicated, focused conversation next week is exponentially more valuable than trying to force a messy close over cocktails. A homeowner who feels no pressure tonight becomes a warm lead tomorrow. While the in-person conversations are valuable, this event serves a dual purpose. It is a lead generator for the attendees, but it is also a high-yield content creation studio for your broader marketing. Your photographer needs a specific shot list. Make sure they capture candid moments of guests enjoying the space, wide architectural shots, and most importantly, a brief video of the homeowner explaining their favorite part of the finished build. Once the guests leave, a critical 2-hour window opens. The way you handle the immediate follow-up determines how much revenue you actually extract from the evening. Looking at this timeline, within 2 hours of the event ending, you must text any interested guests to confirm that call and send a genuine thank you text to the homeowner. By the 24-hour mark, your first social media post should be live. The event itself plants the seeds of your authority in a neighborhood, but the rigorous, disciplined follow-up sequence over the next 24 hours is what actually harvests the revenue. From one 2-hour gathering, you have secured months of professional social media content, a list of warm leads who have physically stood inside your work, and direct relationships with local architects and realtors. This chart illustrates the financial impact. A standard digital ad campaign delivers a fleeting, linear return, but a reveal event compounds. A single $35,000 project traced to these gatherings yields a 50 times return on your budget, and the referrals continue for years. Step 1 is simple. Look at your production schedule right now. Identify the next high-impact project wrapping up in the next 30 days and schedule a conversation with that homeowner. Stop letting your marketing end the moment the tools are packed away. Turn your next finished job into the engine that drives your next 5 projects.